fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and then they got go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Coffee and News in the Morning with Sheila and MK. Sheila?
You're breaking up for me. Sorry, I'll hi, good morning.
That was a good jam to start off with.
I think so too. I don't know how good my computer's going to work today because all I hear is like you're kind of roboting out, but that's okay. We'll work with it. You're good now. Good morning, everybody. I see that there's a typo in our ticker there at the bottom, so that's cute.
Where's that at?
Facted checked.
Facted checked, yeah. Biden was just blinking very, 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 very slowly. I'll change it.
Okay, it's cute. Hey, everybody. Let me see who's in the chat here. We have Suzanne Eckstein was the first one here. Thank you for being here today, Suzanne. We have Holy Hand Grenades.
Hey, welcome. Holy Hand Grenades.
Yeah, welcome.
I always like seeing Anna's feet in the morning.
Is that what that? Oh, yeah, it is Anna's feet. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, heck yeah. Enrique Cabrera. You weren't the first, but that's okay. You tried. Caleb Reynolds. So who's bringing the coffee? I left my coffee out there somewhere, unfortunately. Dang it. Now that you mention it, Caleb. Baby Rance is here. Welcome. And Metro on the Move. What's up?
What's up? Welcome. Everybody. Welcome.
Two people in MK Ultra's chats. 6 people in this one over here on my channel. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, did someone pop in my chat? Well, there's a few people in my chats. Right on.
And all I heard was robots. I'm sorry.
Are we really doing that? What's causing that?
For me, I can see the little Wi-Fi thing. It says connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router. Move closer to it. It says to me. You might be fine. I don't know. It's probably just me. If the chat could let us know, are we roboting? Are we roboting out? Is it like a problem?
I'm not upgrading Spectrum after all that shit they put me through the last like 3 weeks.
Oh, about to hit up Elon for that Starlink. Hi, Gigadeath. Good morning. Good morning, Plasma Burns.
Good morning, Gigadeath.
JB Rance asks Sheila, are we tight enough that I can call you Sheila and don't have to type Sheila Aliens whole cloth? Of course, my name is Sheila. His name is Mike/MK, whatever one you want to call him. I call him Mike in person.
Well, everyone just decided to like dox me after my family started coming on to chats with their full boomer names out. Then you've always called me Mike anyway, so it was like a slow eroding dox that I could do nothing to stop it.
Correct. Your family comes in here and doxes you every day. Hello.
Every day.
Deborah Caraway thank you for being in the chat.
Hey, Mom.
Yes. Hey, yeah. Hi, Mom. That's awesome. So we have a lot of great news stories for you guys today. Yeah, we can get into that. Should we get into it?
Yeah, sure. Where do you want to start? I guess we should probably make some corrections from yesterday with some fact checking. Correct? We made an error.
We did make an error.
An error. An error.
Correct. Yesterday, some of you might remember that we showed a video of President Biden appearing to fall asleep when he's at a service for the Maui fire victims.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have that pulled up right now. The video. I feel like I should bring it back up. Hold on real quick.
Okay, you can take a second. We could switch to we just hang out here. I don't have there's like no weather going on today. I checked this morning and it's pretty cool weather. Pretty chill weather. Except for let's see in Michigan, and there's some storms.
Indeed. Here's Biden sleeping. Yeah, everybody has really kind of nice weather going on today. Here's him sleeping, but I guess we might have been wrong when we showed this to you guys.
We are a community that relies on family, on ohana, whether by blood or by friendship. But like many others, my son's home burned down. My daughter.
Now, to me, that looks like someone who's nodding out, trying to stay awake.
It's 100. Yeah, it's definitely them nodding out, but apparently it's not.
But apparently we were incorrect because according to this article here, it says, oh yeah, so I went to Google News just to see what that's about. And now they have a fact checking section. And this was in there. And it says, video fact check. It was false. A video showed President Joe Biden falling asleep during an event with the Maui, Hawaii wildfire survivors and families. But they checked.
You are roboting really bad. Why wasn't doing this yesterday, was it?
Well, I have like 1,000 tabs open, but that's for the news that we're going over.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm not saying it's
know.
your fault. I'm saying we gotta figure out. It's this internet.
I'm sorry. I am a robot. Sorry. We good?
Yeah. We just roll with it.
Okay. Sorry, guys. So episode 2. So apparently the video doesn't show President Joe Biden dozing during an event because social media posts claim blah blah he's falling asleep. But a closer look at the video clip showed the president was blinking and nodding, so he wasn't sleeping. That's their fact checking. And let me show you guys this creepy news.google.com. What they have over here. They have this fact checking section over here. Right here. Now they have this on the front page of the Google News where they'll tell you a video doesn't show Joe Biden dozing during an event and he did not doze off. Interesting, right?
Very interesting. I mean, it should be like the standard for why these fact checks are complete total BS. Who can sit there and look at that and go, "Oh, he's not sleeping"?
Exactly.
Then have the balls to put it up on the internet and say, "No, he's fine."
Yeah, that's crazy. And so this is kind of the fact checking they're going to be doing, as this election is coming and all that kind of stuff. I can imagine. And next, what do we have? We have. Let me see here. My computer's messing up. I'm sorry. Florida.
Someone suggested leaving the StreamYards and coming back in, Sheila. Maybe that might help.
Okay, I can try that real quick. You want me to?
Yeah, if you want to try it.
All right, hold on.
It wasn't doing it as bad as yesterday. Is that going to mess you all up?
Yesterday was. No, I don't think so. I'll come back.
Okay. She's going to be gone for a second, then she'll come right on back. I got some SpaceX news we're going to go over later. We got some live views of Booster 9 on the orbital platform, and they'll be doing some testing starting around 3 p.m. today. Real Way Nation gaming clips. Hey, MK, do you think they're really dumb and going to do the bug in October? I think they are. I think they're gearing up for round 2. It's election season right around the corner. I think it's going to happen. Welcome back, Sheila.
Thank you. And thank you, Enzo Cyril, for the suggestion that I come back, leave, and come back in. We'll see how that works out for us. What's your next backpacking trip, says Metro on the Move?
Ooh, that's a good one. It's going to be definitely in Uwari because I'm trying to get Sheila up to doing the Uwari Figure 8. It's a 20-mile Figure 8 loop trail. And I'm going to try to get Sheila on that.
Cool.
A good hiker can get it done in 2 days because it's 20 miles, so 10 days a piece. I mean, for 10 miles a day.
I'm not a good hiker, but we'll get it done.
You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it, and I'm going to film every bit of it.
That sounds actually kind of funny. I think it would be good
That
content.
would be my next hiking content.
All right. Forcing
I'll
my
be in
girlfriend
Uwari.
to
That
hike.
should be my... Now, the big backpacking trip I really got to get done is the Art Loeb Trail and the Foothills Trail. Those are 2 that are like in my neck of the woods that I haven't done yet. The Art Loeb is like 37 miles. It's supposed to be pretty wild. Got some great views though.
Whoa, somebody had some interesting news in here. Have we talked, or John Durham says, have we talked about the spotless giraffe yet? It's a sign of the apocalypse,
Is it? Is that in the Revelations?
Was that a specific thing? I'll have to look into that later.
I'll look into
giraffe.
that, yeah. Spotless giraffe.
Seems like it could just be it. Look into it immediately. Tuna is on it. Our producer Tuna is looking into it. How can Sheila train for 20K when she can't leave the basement? Says Force goes to Fabio.
Treadmills.
I'll be on a
Then
leash.
sometimes I go down there and I chase her around, and I'm like, ew.
And I will be on a harness the whole time, so it's not a problem. Zed Alpha says the red heifer. Whatever that means. I take offense to that.
Yeah, I took offense to that. I think he's calling me because I got red on.
You're a heifer.
I'm a heifer.
Why can't Sheila leave the basement? Why does this basement have a window as well? Is what I'm curious.
Well, it's not actually a window. What it is I have it's like an LED project. Because you can't just leave someone in the dark; they'll go like really crazy. So you got to at least put the. They do this for when they are training astronauts to go on Mars.
I was wondering because every time I touch it, I get electrocuted when I touch the curtain.
That's been installed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was wondering about
that. I don't want you messing with anything behind that screen because behind that is the air duct system, and that's what keeps you alive. That's what keeps the air flowing.
I'm learning a lot today, so this is all good news. So we have over here, breaking: Donald Trump will be arrested again.
Oh
allegedly.
My God! Not again.
Let me see where I still want to go straight to the source because I don't like what's going on here. Oh, so no, sorry, I'm having a computer problem. Ooh, go away. Breaking: Donald Trump will be arrested by Fannie Willis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's this chick? Oh, wait, here we go.
Name like
Sorry.
Fannie.
Here we go. Yeah. Donald Trump intends to turn himself into Fulton County prosecutors on Thursday, which is tomorrow. His bail has been set to $200K, which is nothing because that's only like $20,000 or $2,000 bail. I forget what it is. 10% of $200K is what probably his bail will be. Easy. Trump will be fingerprinted, and the public could see a Trump mugshot for the first time.
Oh.
They're just cooming. They're cooming in their pants, hoping for this.
Yeah, and they've been trying this for so long, and it's at this point, like, no Trump supporters are affected by this. This doesn't change anybody's sides. You know what I mean? So it is just a coomer thing. Like, they just want to coom over this Donald Trump arrest thing. But for like the other 100%. Half of America, or maybe perhaps even more than the other half of America, this doesn't change their opinion of Trump. And in fact, a mugshot of Trump is probably just going to be even cooler. You know what I mean? It just adds to the lore.
I hope it's a badass mugshot. I hope he's well put together with a cool smile on his face. I hope he's not disheveled or anything. Look, if he does get it, it'll be cool.
Yeah. No. This doesn't hurt any Trump supporters. This doesn't hurt Trump's. This doesn't hurt Trump at all. All this does is just continue the persecution.
It just shows
of
how
a political
psychotic
opponent
these people.
from the other side. Yeah.
Totally. It's just creepy of them. Whatever. I'm sure he's a criminal. Can you believe it? I'll be going to Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, it's from Trump himself. Allegedly, a screenshot here. He says he'll be going to Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday to be arrested by radical left district attorney Fannie Willis, who is overseeing one of the greatest murder and violent crime disasters in American history. In my case, the trip to Atlanta is not for murder, but for making a perfect phone call. She campaigned and is continuing to campaign and raise money on this witch hunt. This is in strict coordination with crooked Joe Biden's DOJ, Department of Justice. It is all about election interference, of course. Now, we knew they're going to be pulling stuff out of their ass to make sure he doesn't win or have any chance of even being a candidate.
Yeah, that's what they're pushing it for, is that he somehow like doesn't count as, you can't, it disqualifies him from running for presidency, which I don't know I don't know what stipulations. I don't understand any of this. It comes off at this point. It's so pathetic after everything. Like,
it should be illegal what they're doing. I hope it's not, but nothing will be done about it until after the election's already done. So
yeah.
if legal, this witch hunt, every single state can fucking find someone to try to arrest him over some bullshit, right? And just drag him through the court the whole time when he's supposed to be campaigning.
Yeah.
This is silly.
And Plasma Burns here, he says, fun fact, the RNC and DNC are private corps, both owned and controlled by the same people. There's definitely some truth to that. And that's why, that's why the RNC doesn't stick up for Trump. I mean, they're spineless too.
Yeah, it's complete nonsense. I agree with everybody. Hi, Zed Alpha. Only thing that can stop Trump from running for POTUS would be conviction for insurrection, which he's not even being charged with. Of course, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But
And I remember I remember those videotapes of I believe it was Fulton County, Georgia, where they were videotaping the counters, and there was that one counter where every time he picked up a ballot, he's just getting more and more aggravated, and then he finally like just threw them all. Like, do you remember that video?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
it
don't
was a
think I
thing.
remember that.
But yeah, I definitely think Fulton County is shady as F.
It sounds shady, Fulton. Oh yeah, I recognize that word, Fulton. Never mind. It sounds familiar. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he said he was going to run from jail. He's still going to run for president from jail.
We have Well Hung and Dung in the chat. Welcome. He says MK Ultra, Paraclete, Eagle Industries, or London Bridge Trading, you equipment nerd. What does that mean?
I don't know what that means, but okay. I do not.
I guess I don't think he's the equipment nerd you're thinking of.
No, I got a $30 microphone here.
Me too. And look,
and a 10-year-old Mac.
I have a tie-dyed mic cover because Mike he tied the yellow one and the pink one together just to keep them compact and like out of the way. And when I untied them, they were like the yellow one had become tie-dyed, and I was like, cool. Now I'm gonna wrap the blue one around it and see what happens.
Yeah, so you could twist them all around and put a little water on them, I guess. What does?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a tie-dye mic thing next time. We'll see what happens. We came up with that idea all on our own by accident. Pretty cool. And that sucks if they're trying to interfere with the erections by just dragging Trump through meaningless court bullshit for.
And at this point, like, most people are just completely worn out of it. I don't even know who's like, even the liberals that I know aren't even talking about this shit. Like, it's kind of getting it's wearing thin on everybody.
And Trump's like, fine, I'm going to go turn myself in, get this shit over with. And then what? What next? What
next?
Yeah,
I get a cool picture taken from me that I'll use for my campaign. And we're going to keep on rolling. Like, it's not going to stop anything.
I really hope that's the case. I hope that's the case. Next, we have Florida to officially classify mRNA jabs as illegal bioweapons.
Oh, yeah, this is a fun one. This is fun.
We have a clip. Yeah, we haven't watched this yet. We're watching it for the first time with you guys, so we'll see what happens here. Over here on the Twitters, the X. Dang, that's a long tweet. Cool. Maybe I should get like Twitter, pay for the upgraded Twitter, because look how long you can ramble. But here's the clip here. Ready? Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's roll.
Back in the news.
Republican Party leaders on the Space Coast are minutes away from officially calling on the governor and other state leaders to ban mRNA-based COVID vaccines immediately. I-Team Chief Investigator Mike Magnoli has more on what exactly is going on. Mike.
Good evening, everybody. Well, in their own words, the leaders of Brevard County's GOP say that they believe the vaccines are a biological weapon. As you say, this is the executive committee of the party in Brevard. They haven't hit send on this letter yet, but that vote coming up at 6:30, and I'm told it's fairly likely going to pass. If it does, they're asking state leadership to make it illegal to give or to take mRNA vaccines in Florida.
I'm pro that. Is anybody else pro this being a thing banned? I mean,
yeah, I'm fine with that. Like, I didn't get any of those things. I never caught the Wuhan. So to me, this is just like, I don't see how it did anything better. I know 3 or 4 people that are my age who suddenly just had like strokes and heart attacks. So it's like, I don't know.
I vaguely maybe remember catching it. I might have, but I also did get the first round of one of the jabs.
I'm immune, baby.
I got the first round of one of the jabs, and regretted it not long after. I never got the second round. I got no boosters, but it did give me an unprecedented month-long woman cycle, which means they are bleeding out the eggs from my body. So that's what happened there. And many women reported this, and it is a thing, and it did happen. It was crazy.
And I reap all the benefits.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about a little cute, even though we make the cutest little one ever. You don't have to worry about
be
that.
like this. You don't know. You know how it comes out. You could take all the worst components and put it together.
Well, now, if anything was wrong with it, I'd be like, it's because of that thing that I took. I knew it. They messed up my baby. That's why
I
was
said
like-
the same thing, JB Rand. I said the same thing when I met her because like
I
she
was
was based-
stupid. I was in California and like it took the first round, and they say it's the second one that gets you, and then they say it's the boosters. I did none of that boosting stuff. My baby girl, who was born in June 2019, so it's right before all this stuff really became lockdown and all that stuff. She's not going to get it. I'm not allowing that shit to happen. Her dad and his parents are triple, quadruple vaxxed, boosted. They've all had it at least 3 times, including recently. My baby girl has caught it. She gets over it in 2 days flat.
Everyone I know who's gotten like all their shots, they're all like the sickest people I've ever known in my life. Even before the shots thing, I think there's a
Yeah.
that was
And
a
it's
weird
not healthy
robot
for
thing.
you. It's not good for you. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the people I know who are triple, quadruple, they keep catching it.
Yeah, that's the
And
other
like I
thing.
said,
Yeah,
my
they
baby girl-
continuously catch it.
My baby girl had it at least once or twice, and she just bounces right back. So thankfully, even though I don't like the whole thing is shady, but we can keep playing this if you want. I think we kind of got the gist of it.
I like this thought from Joe King. Doesn't matter. They put in the mosquitoes long ago.
We'll see about that. I got to get our DNA tested or something. Give up your DNA, folks. The Bastard of America. Thank you for joining us. He never got any jabs. Yeah, I don't recommend it. As a woman, as I saw what happened, do not get it. Don't get it.
Yeah, and this whole it's wild. I definitely feel like it's coming back. I feel like it's amping up. I watched some videos on Twitter today of like Target redoing their parking lot with nothing but pickup spots for groceries.
God. Oh no, yeah, they're getting ramped up to like make it all like social distancing and crap like that again. That's crazy. I hope I'm not roboting too much. Joe King doesn't matter. Yeah, hi Joe King. Hi Crimson Mist. Yeah, I don't recommend it. It did take a month for it to like I got it, and then like 1 month was normal, and then the month after that it was Montezuma's revenge with the woman cycles. What I'm talking about, not the other kind of Montezuma's revenge that happens when you eat bad food. Yeah, not that one. So I don't recommend it. Hi Matt G.
Hey, what's going on, Matt G? Good to see you.
Oh, he's got that Star Wars Girls cosplay calendar bikini edition link there in the chat. Our good friend Anna, she's a friend of the channel, that Star Wars girl. She's got a beautiful bikini calendar out. Finally.
Oh, is it cosplay bikini or is it just bikini?
Yes.
So cosplay?
I think it's both. I think it's both. Somebody in the chat.
After the show, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and look at that calendar for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I'll be back out.
Okay, that's fine. Open the link up in another tab. What?
Oh, you got mad for a second.
I didn't. I said that's fine.
Fine.
I
Okay.
said that's a I can't blame you.
I'll go
She's
play
a
one of
fuck-
Cecil streams. And,
Yeah, I'll watch Cecil and you go look at Anna. It's all good. We could do it in the same room even.
The Crimson Mist says, yeah, it's cosplay bikinis. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It's all good.
Yeah, support
not
friend
mad.
of the chat. Support friend of the channel who's never been on here. And that Star Wars Girls calendar.
She is a friend of the channel. I've been on the streams with Anna, so she's a friend of the channel. Thank you.
Okay.
I've gotten drunk on streams with her and probably annoyed
You? No way.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy to think that I would do that. Yeah. So that happened. And do you want me to keep playing this thing? We got the gist of it. We don't want to get
Oh yeah, we got off somewhere. Yeah.
We got the gist of that one. What next? Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis has been scaring people, apparently.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that real quick when I was putting the ticker together. Yeah, what is this?
Let's see. What is this about?
And what did this new round like? This just came out of nowhere. Like I remember Alex Jones warning us. Then the next day, this just started.
Yeah, he warned us right before all this stuff started. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, but he might have been right. We'll see.
Whoa.
And we're back. No, not Michael Myers, but masking will be COVID. Ooh, I have to be careful. Who cares? COVID is on the rise. So many friends now are really sick. Be mindful, wear a mask if required, or even if you feel unwell and are out in public spaces. I'd like to see a date on this. I don't want to be reporting on outdated Jamie Lee Curtis posts. Can we just
is this from her official? Is this the official Jamie Lee
That's a Instagram post. It looks like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I got Instagram. I can check that out real quick.
Check it out because I don't want to be reporting outdated shit. That happens a lot on the internet, especially with like clown world type of accounts.
Yeah.
Who just want to get you riled up because they are correct about everything that they're talking about, but some of it's old. So we'll see.
Amy Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, not
He
Amy.
was in a movie before.
Oh, you're roboting for me. That's why all I heard was Amy Lee Curtis. All right, I get it. Hey, Matt J. What's so funny? What's so funny, huh?
Yeah, that was that's current. That's from 1 day ago. That
Okay,
was
good.
on our Instagram.
Just wanted to make sure. we're not-
Confirmed.
It's news. Thank you very much. So she's out here scaring the livestock, as you put it eloquently.
Who's Jamie? Exactly, JB Rand. So we got. She's the woman from Halloween. And Trading Places.
Yeah, which is not the best. What do you call that? When you have jobs that people look, a resume. There you go. There's something about Mr. Robot and the date of 9/23 that I can't track down. I don't know what was possibly predicted on that day or in that show, but that's helpful news to everybody, I'm sure. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. Mr. Robot predicted the 9/23 date. I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, Mr. Robot was a TV show. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. I never watched it, but I heard it was pretty good. But I guess it was. I guess people are putting numbers together.
9/5/23. So look out for the apocalypse on the 5th of September. I don't know. There's numbers being added up here. I don't know.
Well, look, can we read what it was real quick?
Yeah, it says right there. Oh, you want to read it?
I'll read it. If you haven't seen the show, I would highly recommend watching it. It is definitively a Geiger type of movie. In the show, there was something called the 5/9 hack. It was referring to the global hack, cyber attack that happened on May 9. The 9/23 pre-predictive programming is not referring to September 23, but September 2023, and the full exact date is 9/23 as well. It is multi-layer. It tells you the month and year and tells you the month and day. So 9, in the parentheses, plus 2 plus 3 equals 9/5 equals 9523. 95 is 5/9 for Mr. Robot backwards. The next false flag we will be having is going to be a cyber pandemic, aka a cyber polygon, on September 6th, 2023. So keep an eye out for that, folks. Maybe, maybe not.
It's something to look forward to. I wanted to take a brief moment to go over to pill.net, where we do have some live viewers currently. We have 6. It was 7 a second ago. Okay, it's already dropped down. Hi, everybody over there on pill.net. This is the new
pill.net.
Everybody get over there and sign up to pill.net. I can't believe I already have that many people watching live over there because that's really cool. That means they're actually just like showing your stream to people who might be interested, which is actually good. Get over there, signed up. It's pill.net. It's uncensored. You do have to be approved to stream, but they did that for us within days. Put one of us as your recommender person. Put MK Ultra or Sheila Aliens maybe in the reference thing. The person who referred us to it is called Truth Seeker Show. You can see him in my DMs over there. Yeah, on the right you can see our DMs. Truth Seeker Show. He's cool. That's who referred us.
Very cool. Now
we're referring you. Is this my chat that's moving on there? Is that what that is?
Oh, you got chat moving.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I have my own chat over here. How do I get these DMs off of here? Get off of there.
I know it's probably impossible. It would be great to have Steven come up one morning to do
wow.
This I doubt he could. I think he works, but
Yeah. Hi everybody at pill.net. I didn't know you guys were. I'm so happy to see you. Wow. We have Ifindit. I don't know what that says, but hi. Thank you for being here, everybody. Wow.
Oh wow, it's very cool. A lot of people coming on. Wow, pill.net. It's going wild over there.
Yeah, thanks.
JB Rance again. He says, Simpsons always say September 23rd. The problem is it was 2004, also 5, 6, 7. You type the rest up until literally today. Whoa.
Well, and look here. We got our first gift ever on pill.net, which is 200 pills. I don't know what that means exactly, but thank you.
Thank you for 200 pills. It sounds like a lot. I bet you it is a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's really cool, you guys. Wow. We're going to be, paying attention to pill.net.
Yeah, if we ever get removed from YouTube for being too wild, that's where we're gonna be at.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna, hopefully appoint some of you guys over here as moderators. If you're my moderator on YouTube, get on pill.net too and get with it. Cool. Cool.
Have a good day
Wow.
at work, Henry Thrawn. He said he's got to head back to work. Have a good day.
Oh, have a good day, Henry Throne. I know you're a hardworking fella. Yeah, if you guys could get over there and it's uncensored, it's a really cool website. And I touched people over there watching, commenting, sending gifts. That's so cool. I know bills translate, you can transfer it over to real money and then shout somehow. However, that doesn't matter. Really cool. Cool stuff. So next we have for the news.
Oh, take it easy, Metro on the move. Thanks for stopping by. See you again tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow morning. Everybody, thank you so much. What am I sharing now? We have, the womb swap.
Oh yeah, sister wombs. Yeah.
Yeah. You put the ticker as the womb swap or whatever. I thought that was a funny way to put it. Surgeons in Oxford have carried out the first womb transplant in the UK. The recipient was a 34-year-old woman and the donor, her 40-year-old sister, both of whom wish to remain anonymous. Doctors say both recovered well from surgery, and the younger sister plans to have in vitro fertilization this autumn using embryos that she and her husband have in storage. I got some of those in storage too. A team of around 20 carried out the procedures, lasting around 17 hours in adjoining operating theaters at the Churchill Hospital in February this year. So that's cool. Got the bbc.co.uk link right here. I'm sure it's,
So I guess we're just finding out now because we had to wait this long to see if it worked, right?
Probably, yeah. I'm guessing, yeah. I would assume you want to make sure, the body could reject womb and it could fall out and things like that. So good for her, good for them. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations on your new womb. Was the other sister just okay with not having a womb? Or did I miss that part?
Probably. I guess she probably didn't need it. Maybe she already had babies. They're anonymous, so I guess we don't know that much information about them. She probably didn't need it anymore. I might not need mine. Might even be functional anymore after that jab I got.
Yeah. Said Alpha asked, are they red pills or are they blue pills? I think they're both. I think the emblem is a half red, half blue.
It's both.
But from my understanding, it's whatever. You just come on there.
Yeah, it's for you to decide. You decide what color a pill is, but
oh no, Sheila's really roboting.
How about, am I back now?
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself. We have to get that studio set up that way you can put everything hardwired into that same room.
Yeah, we could be sitting next to each other doing this.
Yeah, so we need to get I gotta get a USB mic little box thing that we can both run through the same audio. Yeah, we gotta get some stuff together for it. We'll get some Ethernet cables. We
haven't even figured out how to do this in the same room without it echoing. So we'll figure it out, right? Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get to working on that. We have the kind souls over there at pill.net explaining that they have stickers and gifts that you can turn on and make chat fun. I will do that, and I'm sorry I haven't done that already. I don't know any of the options, but I will get that turned on for tomorrow's show, which will be also 10:30 a.m. Eastern. I'll have stickers and gifts turned on so you guys can have fun in the chat. Very cool. Cool stuff.
What's next on the agenda? Do we have some entertainment news, perhaps?
Entertainment news. We do, actually. Producer Tuna is going to bring up our... Yeah, the one who attacked you this morning, by the way, she sent me a memo. Did you get the memo that Tuna sent?
I did not. No, I haven't checked my fax machine.
Oh, she said she attacked your foot because her food bowl was low. It was empty.
Oh, okay. That's a good reason. Yeah. I do the same thing.
It was an internal memo. Yeah.
When I run out of my Lucky Charms oatmeal, I attack everything around me.
Yeah. So she did kind of issue a little apology, but she said, sorry, not sorry. But she did say it was because her food bowl was empty. So
yeah, that's what I needed. A preamp with 2 input multi-tap plugs. But go.
Yeah, whatever that means. You men.
I understood that. Thank you very much, Checkpoint. I will do that.
Okay. Producer Tuna's bringing up our correspondent right now.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Our entertainment correspondent. Yeah, Mecca. Woo! Round of applause, everybody.
Yay! Producer Tuna is bringing her up right now. Don't go anywhere. Oh, where's the boom? Here. I am actually surprised side of the internet because I am not doing the tribal social justice activism of saying, well, clearly you should, and don't you think? And well, no, I'm trying to entertain you. I'm going, what are they? What are they? What do you want me to do about it? You know what you can do about it? You can show up at my doorstep. If you have the nerve, I wouldn't recommend it. I highly would not recommend it because I got nothing to lose anymore. I got nothing to lose. Died last weekend. I went out of my mind on a Vision Quest. I was on a ventilator because that's what hits the algorithm. That's what hit the algorithm. Remember when sex did? Remember when it was boobs? Boobs that jiggle. Boobs that jiggle. See, that's the thing. I like boobs that jiggle. I don't like being mad all the time. Being mad all the time just makes me crazy. And you want me happy? Do you want me happy or crazy? Do you?
Yeah, thank you, Mecca. Wow. So yeah, Jennifer Aniston says she's done with cancel culture. Amazing.
Oh, is
Thanks
that
for
what it was
coverage.
about? I had no idea that's what. Oh yeah, the article behind her. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. What a great.
I don't think we've ever found her covering any of the articles that's behind her. And that's why I love it. She's the best entertainment news correspondent we could ever have.
It's great, and she has these clips as like that's the article she's covering on her channel, and that's the clip is that it's like her.
Yeah. It takes
great.
Sheila about 5 minutes to pull her latest video and clip it because it's too easy. You just pop
And
it
each
in
time we're
anywhere.
like, this is perfect.
I kind of want to know. I mean, we're never gonna get the answer, but she's mentioned the Vision Quest and then going on a ventilator over the weekend.
Yeah, she said this last weekend she went on a Vision Quest. She was on a ventilator. She has nothing to lose anymore. She doesn't care. So I guess that Vision Quest really
Cool.
changed her. She seems a lot different.
Yeah, she seems like she's more grounded than usual. Yeah, very nice.
More
Good for
better
her.
at singing. Yeah, her singing.
Go
has
tomorrow. We'll
improved.
check in on her tomorrow. See what entertainment news she's gonna bring us.
Yeah, that was the latest Mecca Random clip on her channel. So you're welcome. Exclusive. Matt G sent a $1 super chat. Thank you so much. You're so
Oh, thank you, Matt
sweet.
G. Thank you very much.
Very cool. That's on over here on the YouTube side of things, of course, as you all know. Cool. What else do we have? Oh, do you have any weather or space weather news?
I do have a little bit of here's a live shot of Booster 9 or
Sorry, we clicked at the same time. Go
oh
ahead.
my bad. Yeah, you click. So I
Okay,
get
I'll
out
do
of the habit. This
Okay.
is a live shot of Booster 9 at Starbase, Texas. It was
Wow.
mounted up on the orbital launch pad just yesterday, and it'll be going into testing at 3 p.m. I believe Eastern time today, or maybe it's Central.
I think
But
it's
if you guys want to watch something, NASA Space Flight on YouTube, they have live 24/7 cams watching this booster, and this is live right now. And they attached this thing on the top there. You see how it's kind of graded, and you can see through it at the very top. They're for the next orbital flight, they're going to do what's called I think it's called a hot separation. So the Starship placed on top of this booster will actually ignite engines to separate itself, and those are vents to let the jet fire shoot out. So that it was because one of the issues in the last orbital flight was that it didn't unattach because there was some malfunctions with it. Yeah, and so and expect that at the end of the month is what they're shooting for the next orbital test flight, and that should be pretty fun, especially if you're down there in Texas. It'll be shooting off. It'd be I think the booster is going to do a fake landing in the ocean where they try to engage. They like pretend they're going to land it, but then it just falls in the ocean. And then the Starship will fly all around Earth and I believe do the same thing, attempt a landing in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So keep an eye out for this. It may end in complete. I love watching these things because they could end in the biggest disaster you'd ever see.
Yes. For the people on pill.net who might not know, me and Mike met on YouTube. He was in the live chat of a stream I was on. And, he said what he said, and we DM'd each other. But one of the things that we found out about each other is we both like rocket launches. So that's one of the things.
Absolutely.
That and rocket launches and Red Bar Radio is what we bonded over. So that's very cool.
Well, and here, whenever wintertime comes around here, we get a better chance at looking. You can see some of the Cape Canaveral if they're launching up the coast.
Yeah,
and you
because
see
they
the
had
cool little jellyfish thing that it does up in the high atmosphere.
Yes. That's on my bucket list, is to see that in person. They've had several launches since I even got here on June 30th, but none of them have been visible yet. We're here in North Carolina for those that are curious. But one of these days we'll be able to see. I'll film it. It'll be cool.
Bob Bug with one
Bob.
eye is king. Is king. He said
Exactly.
Indians just landed on the moon. They have taken their first alien scalp. Now, no Indians ever scalped anybody. Those were Indians. But
Oh,
on top of that, the Russian Lunar 25, which I believe I have an article up for that. Let me. How do I switch tabs? You explained this to
it
me
should
yesterday.
say below the address bar, it says stop sharing, and then it should also say share this tab instead. Do you see that? I could walk over there and show you real quick.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? I'll bring it up there anyway. I'm about to bring it up right now. We on? Yes, the Lunar 25 probe, nearly half a century after the Soviet Union final moon landing mission in 1975. Oh, Sheila's going to instruct me.
Click to the tab you want to go.
Like up here?
Wow. Yeah, the tab you want to go to.
Okay, I'm already on it, but I can go to another one. I'll go to the spot.
No, you're on StreamYard's tab right now. Go to the tab that you want to share.
That's the tab I want to. What are you talking about? Do point things. Point at things. What are you talking about?
What are you trying to share, babe?
I've already got it shared, but you could give me an example. Just
click on the Starbase one right there. Click on that. Share this tab instead. You see that button?
Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you, babe. I'm a little regal, if you know what I'm talking about. For any of you Red Letter Media fans out there, nearly half a century after the Soviet Union final moon landing mission in 1976, Russia's Roscosmos space agency took another swing at it. This time, aiming for a spot near the Bogolodavsky crater in the moon's largely unexplored South Pole with a new Luna 25 lander. 4 years behind schedule, on August 11th, Luna 25, which cost 12.5 billion rubles, roughly $133 million, to develop, was finally launched from the Voskotsny Cosmodrome in eastern Russia, which is like one of the scariest places on Earth. If you ever look at it, I suggest to take a little Google Earth tour of it. Its Soyuz 2.1B rocket boosted it 124 miles above the Earth's surface into orbit. The launch booster successfully separated. Second stage rocket began boosting the upper RB frigate section towards the moon, completing 2 course adjustments. Along the way, it transmitted sensor telemetry, including measurements of radioactivity around the moon, images from its color STSL camera back to Earth. Finally, on August 16th, Luna 25 entered lunar orbit using a brake engine to slow down. It arrived seemingly unscathed, despite being impacted by a micrometeorite from there. It collected an additional data using its ADON LR neutron gamma ray spectrometer, Ares L ionic energy mass analyzer, and PML plasma sensor. Look at this thing.
That's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
The next stage would be truly a hard part, achieving a soft landing on the moon's south pole. No country has yet achieved that feat, and not for the lack of trying. 4 years, and now, spoiler alert, it crashed into the moon. It was not successful. There was a glitch.
Recently?
This was the other day. Yes, this was yesterday.
They crashed into the moon the other day?
Yeah. It suffered a technical glitch, and it is now a pile of rubble on the moon.
Good job, Russia.
Good job, Russia.
No, you
don't stop. Keep going, bro.
Yeah, just try again. I mean, I never went to the moon. I probably would crash if I did.
A lot of people don't know the South Pole of the moon is actually probably going to be the first space conflict. Like probably be the location of our first space war. Because the South Pole, there's a large crater down there that they were trying to get to. This is suspected to have a high amount of frozen water, which we would need to make oxygen and hydrogen and all that stuff. And that's probably where everyone's shooting for that. China, India, America, Russia, we're all going there. That's probably where the first space firefight is going to take place, is the moon's South Pole.
You know who's not going to the moon? The Ukraine. So you're doing all right, Russia.
Yeah. And force goes Fabio. I don't believe he ever left the atmosphere. That's okay. Some people think that.
We're
I listen to those people. It's possible.
We like flat earthers, whatever your thing is. But we like conspiracy.
Hey, it's all cool. You're welcome.
Yeah, we can all talk about that stuff. That's where you're allowed to talk about conspiracy theories on the internet. That's what the internet's for.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, I don't think the Earth is flat. I think it's hollow. I'm pro hollow Earth. I think there's gonna be a whole inner society where King Kong lives, and I'm pro hollow
Oh,
Earth. I want
because
that to
of
be
your
true.
because you like Godzilla and King Kong. I think that's
Well,
something.
no, I've always been into hollow Earth ever since the Admiral Byrd stuff. I was like, oh, this is fascinating. I would love. There's like a whole new Earth within Earth. So I'm pro that. I want that to be true. So I have a new place to go. So when they push the Irish out of this country, I got a new place to go.
Now I wonder if I'm roboting because I have the pill.net tab open and I hate to close it. Maybe I should close it. Think I should?
You think that's what's doing it? It's getting worse
I
as
don't
you
know.
open it?
No, it doesn't matter. This is the first time I've tried the RTP stream over to pill.net. Whatever.
I would blame our internet first because it's
because it is the little Wi-Fi signal is going to 1 bar to 2 bar to 1 bar.
yeah.
To 2 bar,
I think it's the
and-
Wi-Fi.
Okay, that's probably what it is.
I should
My
probably
hair
do a
is
hard
messed.
reboot before we do these shows every morning, just
Yeah,
for safety's sake.
we'll try that next time. Yeah, we'll put that on a list of things to do. I have something else to share here. Let me see if I can
Right,
bring it
real
up.
quick. India has just done it. Yeah, India landed one. Congratulations to India. India's space programs. It's fun to watch a space program grow up from, like in my lifetime, see it grow up and start launching space. That's very cool. That's why I love
Oh.
SpaceX so much. It's cool to watch it grow.
Thank you, Bob. I didn't know India did that, and I didn't know they scalped anybody on there as well.
I'll find an
So,
article for it. I'll bring it up.
Yeah, bring it up.
You go ahead and cover this first, though.
Sure thing. Meanwhile, Biden family huddles in secrecy in exclusive Lake Tahoe home amid special counsel investigation into Hunter. The Biden White House is maintaining its precedent of not keeping any visitor log of the family's lodging during travel. Let's just watch this little news clip from Fox News real quick, for the heck of it. Or
Okay.
CNN, actually. It's Fox News with a CNN news clip. How about that? Sound good?
Yep, sounds good. Right off the bat, I don't trust the guy on the right. I don't trust the lady on the left either.
Builds up in your body.
Where's your ad block, Sheila?
I had to turn it off because Fox News says, hey, turn your ad blocker off or you can't watch
okay.
this. Yeah, thank you very much. I know
Oh,
what I'm
that's
doing
those
over here.
foot things. This is a fun commercial. I like those nasty foot pad things. It's a
Sure.
gimmick thing. It's just
Yeah, we just saw our feet over here. We saw the calluses off. Anyway, let me try this again and unmute it and pull it back to the beginning.
Transparency. No, we had basically 5 years of behind the scenes investigation, no transparency, no action, some questions being asked. What's taken so long? But in the last couple months, we've seen a pattern here. Marshall just laid it out. We've now seen it play out 2 or 3 separate times. DOJ moves towards a very lenient disposition. They're just about to lock in that lenient disposition. And then there rises pressure, either through whistleblower testimony or through public scrutiny. And then DOJ backs off and says, actually, we're not going to do that now that it's been called out. We're going to try to up it a little bit. And then that happened again. And then they go all the way to appointing special counsel, the same guy who's been presiding over the case for 5+ years already. So I genuinely am perplexed by what DOJ is doing here. I think they've made a real mess for themselves, and now they're going to have to deal with the consequences of it.
I don't know what any of that means. I don't care. I really don't know what that
it's
means.
all just blah 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 blah.
And it's funny that it's foxnews.com with a CNN news clip with some stock music that they put over it. So that's interesting to see.
I got this article ready for the India successfully landing.
Perfect, because then I
They're,
have another space one after that. So we'll do that.
Oh, cool. It's
let
be a
me-
space heavy episode today, guys.
Correct. Go ahead. You want to read it?
Yeah, listen, guys, let me go ahead and warn you guys. There's some names in this that I can't even begin to attempt to say.
Okay, you could try.
Okay, I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Okay.
Days after the Russian lunar landing failed, India's Chandrayaan-3 mission is
I think
set
it's
to
Chandrayaan. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Chandrayaan-3 mission is set to begin exploring an area on the moon that has yet to be visited with water ice that could be a resource for future missions. Here's the latest. The latest on Indian successful moon landing. 2 visitors from India, a lander named Vikram, and a rover named Pragyan, landed in the southern polar region of the moon on Wednesday. 2 robots from the mission named Chandrayaan-3 make India the first country to ever reach this part of the lunar surface in one piece, and only the 4th country ever to land on the moon. The Indian public already takes great pride in accomplishments of the nation's space program, which has orbited the moon, Mars, and routinely launches satellites above the Earth with far fewer financial resources than other nations. But the achievement of the Chandrayaan-3 may be even sweeter. We have achieved a soft landing on the moon. S. Somannath, the director of Indian Space Research Organization, said after a roar ripped across the ISRO compound just past 6 p.m. local time. India is on the moon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, whose face beamed onto screen in the control room in the final minutes from South Africa, where he is on an official visit, declared the landing as the moment for a new developing India. Here's what we need to go. Here's what we need to know. Chandrayaan should be rolled out in a matter of hours or maybe Thursday. Its sensors, including laser and alpha particle beam, as well as instrument on the Vikram lander, will start relaying the data after that, according to Mr. Somannath. The Indian mission launched in July, taking a slower, fuel-conscious route towards the moon. Vikram out-endured its Russian counterpart, Lunar 25, which launched 13 days ago.
Technical difficulties, sorry.
Oh, are you out?
Yeah.
Oh, no. What happened?
It just, my computer's like doing the little spinny thing.
There's probably too many tabs open.
I think so.
Yeah, you got to take some tabs down, babe. The Indian mission launched in July, taking a slower fuel. Oh, I already read that. Which launched 13 days ago from the moon. It was scheduled to land on Monday in the same general vicinity as the Indian craft, but crashed on Saturday following an engine malfunction. That India managed to outdo a nation that put the first satellite, man and woman, in space is measured. I don't know why that's an man and like they're both human bodies. So like if you can shoot a guy into space, you can obviously shoot a woman into space. In space is measuring the country's long embrace of the science technology needed to support space program. But the landing also comes at a particular important moment in South Asian giants' rise. Then August 23rd, landing was selected because it is the day when the sun will rise in the landing site. The mission is to conclude that 2 weeks later. It should conclude 2 weeks later when the sun sets well on the surface. The solar-powered lander and rover will use a range of instruments to make thermal, seismic, and mineralogical measurements. The landing was seen by around 7 million viewers on YouTube channel. Let me see if I can find that viewer. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see if I can find that landing real quick. Well, Sheila comes back. She's having some issues. Let me look at that. India lands on moon. See if we get like. I would enjoy watching that. Oh, this is 3 hours. Okay, it's a little 48-second clip. It's probably gonna have some. Okay, we'll bring this up. Let's roll. Here's India landing on the moon. Very cool. You know it's coming. You know they're not going to be part of the space conflict on the Southern Pole. She did fall into the hollow Earth. Yeah, well, that was her landing on the moon. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see if we get Sheila back. Metro on the Move. Oh, wait. No, that's an old one. Someone asked me in my chat a while ago why I never done a collab hike. I get invited to collab hikes. They just never like happen. I got invited to one over the summer, like in the middle of spring. Someone said, "Hey, you want to go do Red River Gorge in Kentucky, which is a really beautiful spot?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm totally down." And then I never got a call back from it. I don't know. I might be ostracized from the YouTube hiking community. I don't know why. It says device is not connected. Let's see if Sheila will come up.
What did I miss?
Nothing much. I went through the lunar landing, and that was fun. And then I answered an old question from my chat about why I never done a collab hike with other hiking YouTubers.
Yeah, we need to get into all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh, you got that finger pointy thing again. What is up with that?
Oh, that's my yeah, I know what that is. Hold on.
Oh, is it some filter thing?
It might be. It might be.
Oh, that's okay. So I'm back.
All right. Anyway, yeah, got that taken care of.
I do have. I guess I'll bring up some.
I got
Oh
this-
yeah, that's a good little article. Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to take that space news?
I got it. Yep. Clear Space 1, space debris cleanup. Target in orbit just got struck by space debris. So Clear Space, I guess, cleans up space debris that's in orbit, but it got struck by space debris while it was in orbit.
Yeah. As Sheila knows, I play like a space game where I'm constantly building things in orbit.
You're a rocket scientist.
That shit is hard. So space is hard. A lot of stuff happens.
Now, I don't get why you play that game because it's like working when you're not working, but you do that to pass time. You build rockets literally in this little game to go to Mars. And
Yeah, it's like a cheap version of like Kerbal Space Program, where like they give you so many engines you can use, different size fuel tanks, and all the little accessories to go on it, and you build.
He's over here doing tedious work for NASA as a pastime, which is it boggles my mind. But that's what he calls fun. But apparently, this thing that's supposed to clean up space junk got struck by space junk. So,
yeah, probably coming in a little too hard on it. Yeah. Now I know one of the other plans to clean up because space junk's a really big issue. If like say because you can have what's called an avalanche of catastrophes, where if one piece of space junk takes out a satellite, it turns that satellite into like 1,000 pieces of debris, which then hits 10,000 satellites, and then you have 10,000 you have 1,000,000 pieces of debris hitting.
And they become like rockets.
Everything.
They go fast.
Yeah. And the risk is we could actually imprison ourselves on the planet with so much debris in the atmosphere that we wouldn't be able to escape. A lot of people blame the Starlink stuff as being a threat to that, but that's not really true because Starlink's at such a low orbit, they fall back to Earth within a year, like within 10 to 13 months, depending. So it's actually lower than the stuff that we're actually concerned about. The stuff that we're concerned about is a little bit higher than that.
So it could start like a ping pong effect all around us of everything just going zoom. Well, I guess everything would eventually deorbit itself if it's crashing into each other. That means it's got to re-enter the atmosphere and burn up.
Well, the problem is it's flying everywhere. It's going all over the place. So it's not like
it can go out that way. Down. That's fine. I guess. Well, yeah, that's probably not good because the ISS is up there. There's people inside that thing, so they got to worry. We're kind of worried about those.
And that thing's been hit before. It's been hit a few times.
It's probably hit every day by.
And also, someone drilled. Do you ever hear about that time that someone drilled a hole through the hull of it?
Yeah,
and they never found out who did that. Yeah, isn't that weird?
Russia. No, I'm kidding. I probably blame China. China's up there too, so we can blame them. Right.
I agree with JB Rance though. NASA is really super shady. I'm more in line with the. I do like a little bit of deep diving in the secret space program because there's definitely one. And I think there's some. I think we have a whole other space station up there doing its own thing.
Oh, that could be. I mean, but we have amateur, astronomers and stuff here. Not just astronomers, but they track space debris from their homes with their equipment. So I think they would let us know if there was a mystery.
Well, there is pictures taken by those fellows of some sort of structure flying around in space. It's only been captured a few times, but there is some very strange pictures of what looks like a Mir style space station. Like remember Mir, the old Russian classic?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some website I used to go to. It was a forum where these space tracker guys post their videos and stuff, and they'll call it like a UNID object, UNID, meaning unidentified object, that they all track it and they give the telemetry and everything of it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I agree with Jordan Horst here. Yeah, I think we went to the moon, but I think all of the footage, or at least the vast majority of the footage we've seen, is completely fake. I know for sure some of them are fake.
Well, we went 7 times in 3 years, and there was footage from all 7 times. But I guess they could fake all of it.
Well, there's some stuff that just doesn't make sense. Like for example, one astronaut left a picture of his family, a Polaroid picture, in a Ziploc bag, and he put it down on the surface of the moon to leave behind as like a gesture. In real life, the surface of the moon in sunlight is 250 degrees. So whatever you put down there is going to put a Polaroid picture in a Ziploc bag in your oven at 250 degrees and see what happens.
Well, what happened to the flag? It was out there at 250 degrees.
Well, because it was made out of aluminum. It's like aluminum foil. It's not actually cloth.
Oh, yeah. Polaroid is film, so that would like...
But like even with the flag, you see it move every once in a while when no one's around it. It's really odd stuff.
I've never been there. I can't say.
I think we've been to the moon. I just don't... Yeah, I don't think all the pictures are real. Also, like all the pictures are shockingly good, too, from Apollo 11. There's like no bad pictures in that entire run. And it's like the odds where you have no viewfinder on a camera strapped to your chest and you take nothing but majestic photos. There's no like shitty photo of like Neil Armstrong. Like there's no this frame.
That's true. But they have all the footage, even like raw. It's all on NASA's archives. I looked at it like if it's still there, it's like a decade ago. But
Yeah.
they definitely edited some of their photos. Now that we all have Photoshop, you can change the lightness and the gamma, and you can see where there's like just a black square covering something because they wanted the image to be cleaner than it was. Whatever they're covering up, who knows? But they just wanted like a clean picture of Earth. So there's like poorly done Photoshop from like back then.
Yeah, and Checkpoint made a good point there. The lander capsule door is too small for pressurized suits and backpacks. Yeah, that's another thing too that's often talked about. There's no footage of the them coming. There's no like even with NASA with all the manuals of how to do every little thing. There's nothing that shows how they would get into the suit and get out of the lander. They don't ever explain. There's no footage of this happening.
How awkward that must have been. Like,
but yeah, the suit itself is larger than the door to get out of the lander. You only ever see the astronauts at the door going down. There's a lot of shady stuff about those Apollo missions.
I entertain all of those theories. I entertain all of them. So whatever, who knows?
And the Smithsonian won't let us go up there and measure the fucking door. I don't like them Smithsonian folks. The Smithsonians.
Yeah, what do they know? They don't know shit. Yeah. So, and they had one other thing here.
But they always like with that JB Rance comment, the moon landing capsule is embarrassing. Yeah, there's always like one of their bragging points for years is that like there's spots on this as thin as aluminum foil. You could punch your foot right through. Why make it like that? Like, what kind of bragging point is that? Like
that's not
our shit's so cheap. You could pop a hole through it.
Because you got better hiking equipment than that. That could go to space, probably, right?
Oh yeah, like all that Dyneema material.
Dyneema.
That's when, like 10 years ago, when all those like science news articles came out, said like, "Oh, Japan's going to build an elevator to space with this new material." It was Dyneema, and that's what it is, and that's like what my tarp's made out of for backpacking now.
Yep.
It's got. What do we got next? Oh, we got a little uplifting news.
Some more boring, down to earth news. The St. Louis, Missouri mayor announces plans to outlaw AR-15s, AK-47s, and military-style weapons. They hope that the criminals will comply.
Yeah, that's all you're doing when you do that.
Yeah, so I don't think we need to read beyond that, but Fox 2 now reported St. Louis Mayor Tishara Jones plans to introduce new legislation that would ban AR-15s, AK-47s, and similar military-grade weapons on city streets. Okay. Yeah. I'm not cool with that. They shouldn't ban anything, but
no, nothing should be banned like that. That's ridiculous. I'm pro like hey, recreational tactical nukes for everyone.
Yeah.
I think you know how like at 25 your car like you can get your insurance drops if you haven't had any accidents like substantially.
Mm-hmm.
Be a good driver. I think at like 35 you should be allowed to like get a rocket launcher. Like everyone gets one rocket launcher and you're legally allowed to use it one time.
Wow.
That's my stance. If I was running for president, I'd be rocket launchers for everybody. You get one free use with it.
I just know people are stupid. I've known at least 3 or 4 people in my lifetime who've shot themselves in the hand and or penis cleaning their own gun or just fucking around with their own gun. So I could see them accidentally shooting off their rocket launchers because people are retarded. And yeah, so I'd be a little bit worried about that. But I'm pro a little bit below that is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just known some retarded people who
just like howitzers and things like that.
Maybe if you have a license to own a rocket launcher and you like learn how to use it properly, yeah, maybe then.
No, I'm good with licenses. We're good. Jordan Horst said, I think the tech they showed off back then wasn't what got us to the moon. That's where I'm leaning at. And JB Rance, don't leave. You're fine. You can have that opinion. It's fine.
Who's leaving? Who's leaving?
JB Rance. Well, he's not leaving. He just, I'll take a break. I don't want to wear him out. Yeah, you're not wearing anybody's welcome.
JB,
you have your opinions
anything out. You can say whatever you want. We need more people talking. Everybody talk in the chat 1,000 times.
Yeah, everyone, be welcome. Though.
Say what's on your mind. You're not bugging us.
I could totally be wrong about the moon. I could be completely wrong. I'm totally open to that.
Yeah, we're open to being wrong about all this crap. Who knows?
If I found out the world was flat and there was like things behind the ice wall, the whole other lands and stuff, I would be thrilled. That's just a whole new thing to explore. It wouldn't hurt me at all.
Of course, that would be fantastic. Fantastic.
So yeah, so move out of St. Louis.
Yeah, get out of St. Louis. Come to North Carolina. North Carolina's cool. You can have rocket
I feel
launchers.
bad for people who do are living in these places that are turning very blue. Who are getting these
that's Missouri.
calls.
I thought Missouri was supposed to be. Is that Missouri or Arkansas? Or is there St. Louis, Arkansas? Wait, St. Louis, Missouri.
I think it's one of those twin city things where there's a river between.
It's I could be
wrong.
I think
it's like one of those.
Might be Kansas. St. Louis, Kansas. I don't know. Who
It's
cares?
definitely not. Hey, it is St. Louis. I don't know.
Either
Dear Google,
way.
what is St. Louis? It's in Missouri. Yeah, it's in the Missouri, but it is on the on the state line.
We have a Missouri correspondent called Vet's Talking on here on YouTube.
Oh, that's right. He's in the Ozarks. That's right.
He's in the Ozarks, yeah. So maybe we could ask him for clarification on that sometime. He's not live with us now, but he'll be on here one of these days probably. Other than that, all I have is this is from 1943, so it's not exactly news, and we've all probably seen and heard it already, but just a reminder of some tactics that
I like a little reminder
that they use on us.
Joe King says St. Louis is basically West Chicago. Okay.
Oh.
I know St. Louis is rough. I got a friend that like his family's from there, and they said it's like that's a rough town.
And it's like wherever they try to ban these weapons is the worst place to go, the unsafest, most gun-heavy place you could go, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Any place you ban guns is gonna be where guns are gonna be at. It's probably the easiest place to get guns. Yeah,
because like good citizens who would have the weapons that they need don't have them to arm themselves, so they're not there. So it's just run amok by criminals, right?
Yeah, totally. JB Rand says I'm in Boston where men dress like women and women dress like shit. Yeah. That's a psyop. That's a complete psyop. They've been trying to demasculate men for decades now. It's like 30 years into the demasculation of men, at least 30 years.
I'm in North Carolina, where I went from a California 6 to a North Carolina 7, so I'm happy. Woohoo!
Oh, you're like a North Carolina 8. What are you talking about?
Fuck yeah. When I'm all polished up, thank you. All right, here we go.
In 1943, the following directive was issued from party headquarters to all communists in the United States. It read, when certain obstructionists become too irritating, label them after suitable buildups as fascist or Nazi or anti-Semitic, and use the prestige of anti-fascist and tolerance organizations to discredit them. In the public mind, constantly associate those who oppose us with those names which already have a bad smell. The association will, after enough repetition, become fact in the public mind.
That's a good thing to play for every outro. That's pretty solid. You know, but I wanted to say real quick, hi to Comicsgate. I love Comicsgate.
Hi, Comicsgate.
We love Comicsgate. Dun, dun, dun. I just want to say that real quick.
I'm slowly learning more about Comicsgate. Sheila's getting me into it.
They're nice people with on-time books. They are comic book creators and comic book fans, and we just have fun and we laugh at the left and the crazy people, even people on the right. If they're funny and acting stupid, we just laugh at people and we have fun. And they create independent comic books and they sell them to us, so that's cool.
Very cool. Very cool. You had a friend send you some nice comic books here recently.
Well, I actually helped him with the AI. He had me help him with the background art. His name is Narwhal. He has Narwhal Comics, and it was his compendium book. And yeah, it's out there. But yeah, I did that background art using AI. I'm an AI artiste, and I don't care what you say about it. I'm an AI artiste. So yeah, I did help him with the backgrounds, and he's very cool to work with. Narwhal, cool stuff. He sent me that and like 2 other books of his that like he didn't have to send me. So that was very cool.
Yeah, very nice cool. Of him. Very nice of him.
Perberg is his real name, Perberg, which is something my cat says sometimes. Perberg. So that's interesting. He's got the cool name that my cat knows how to pronounce. JB says, I never got into comics. Yeah, we have boxes and boxes.
Yeah, we have. Comics. I have a ton of comic books, but I only ever really got into in my younger age Spider-Man and particularly Amazing Spider-Man. But I never got into like other comics too much.
We're trying to sell. We're selling. Something.
How I got them all is because I had an. Do you remember high school when they had Autotech? I don't think they have that anymore. But I was in Autotech in high school, and my teacher owned storage units. And he came up to me one day and he said, "I have a storage unit full of comic books," and he gave me a flat price for them. He just told me never to tell him if I, make $10,000 off of it. So I just have boxes and boxes of comic books that I bought from like 20 years ago.
Yeah. And we're trying to get rid of those on eBay. We've already sold a couple of them, so that's going.
Yeah, check out our eBay channel, Eastover Treasures on eBay.
It's not even put together right. They don't even bother looking, but we can. Like we should just do like I want to do an auction stream, but I know we'd end up underselling them or something because people in Comicsgate would like troll us and be like, "Oh yeah, that's worth $2. That one's worth $2." I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
We have them. They're here. It's whatever. They're well-kept books as well.
Former artist says at this point we should all just go full commie, full woke, full degenerate because there's no going back to normal. But you know what? That's what pushes people out of that's how people get pushed to different lands.
But that's not fun to be full woke. So I'm not going to go that route. I just don't find that fun. And
yeah, it doesn't seem fun.
It's not at all in line with anything I'm about. So no, I think we'll just go full the opposite of that because that's what we're doing anyway. So that's how we do.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing over here. But yeah, I guess we could start wrapping up. This is about a 1 to 2 hour show. We're not opposed to it being 3 hours if we get on a roll sometime, but this is a second episode, right?
Yeah, I do have that spotless giraffe, but I don't. Let me look up real quick about the
oh yeah, the spotless
apocalypse
giraffe
meaning to it.
We have to find out about the spotless giraffe. So stay tuned right now. Pill.net and YouTube. Thank you for being here with us today. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna try to make this a weekday thing every morning, so you guys can join us 10:30 a.m. Eastern every morning. And I'm just tickled that so many people were already in my Pill.net chat. That is so cool. I'm gonna turn on the gifts. The
very
gifts.
Cool.
Yeah, tomorrow morning you guys can get in there with your cool gifts and have fun in there. So yeah, everybody, if you haven't signed up, go to Pill.net and get with it.
Absolutely, and I'll look up that. I would save the draft thing for tomorrow. I'll look into that.
Okay.
That could be a fun one.
That could be our opener for tomorrow. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's a great place to open is a draft. Was there anything we missed in the ticker? I don't think so. We covered everything.
Let's read it as it scrolls by real slowly. No, I'm kidding.
We're slowly reading this.
Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you everybody for being here today. We're having fun doing the show. We'll do it again tomorrow. Former artiste, thank you for being here. Former artist, you better get back to being an artist. Get back to it. We hate all this stuff. There's no stopping it. No, we just laugh about it and have fun doing our thing over here. Why try to stop it? Fuck it. We'll just make fun of it. Joe King says, cheers, MK, Sheila, and chat. Thanks for the stream. No problem.
Yeah, hey, thanks. Thanks for coming by. Thanks everyone for coming by.
Thank you.
We're going to keep doing these. Let this thing grow and flourish.
Yeah, hello to the 3 people in MK Ultra's chat as well. I know you're over there. We see you.
Don't forget to like, subscribe. Come over to my channel and subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm losing all my hikers because I'm reformatting.
Yeah.
I need to stay above that 500.
I'm putting MK's channel, his YouTube channel link in the live chat right now. So you guys could possibly subscribe to him. We're going to have exclusive Sheila and MK content over there as well, just for that channel. Is MK Ultra hikes or hiking?
I believe it's MK Ultra hiking. Let me check real quick.
I think you're right. I'm going to go ahead and push enter on that anyway.
It's MK Ultra hikes.
Oh, darn it.
And that's also my Twitter too. So if anybody want to follow me on Twitter.
Oh no, hold on. No, it's hiking. On YouTube, it's hiking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, cool. So I don't have to go and delete my comment. Yeah. At MK Ultra Hiking on YouTube. YouTube.com/@MK Ultra Hiking or on Twitter.com/ it's at MK Ultra Hikes on Twitter is what I'm trying to say.
I'll be starting the Godzilla. Thank you, Gaga. I'll be starting my Godzilla podcast very soon.
Will it be the one that I'm
trying to figure out how to do it. I want to get it where we're both laying in bed and we have our microphones.
Okay.
And then we're watching.
And we're watching it for the podcast. I thought we were going to watch it off screen and then discuss what we thought about it. I guess we'll have to talk about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll work it out.
I think it should be just called Making My Girlfriend Watch Every Godzilla Movie from this, from beginning to end, because we're going to start with number 1.
It's a really long title. Forcing my girlfriend to watch.
Making My Girlfriend Watch Every Godzilla Movie Ever. Period. There you go.
Okay.
Episode 1, Yeah. So that's something to look forward to. Giga Death gave you a subscription. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Giga Death.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we need to get his numbers up. There's gonna be some cool content on there. And thank you, everybody, for being here today.
Yes, thank you very much. Till tomorrow. Bye.
Have a good day, everybody. Bye.
Bye.